When did you learn to speak English?
When did I learn to speak English?
Yes. Was it at
do
school?
I speak English? Do you think I speak English?
When did you? When do you feel like you start learning English? When you were?
Well, first of all,
you were able to hold a conversation.
First of all,
yes,
I am impressed and I am very happy to listen that you consider me speaking English. That I am speaking English.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Secondly, I learned to speak English when I arrived practically to the United States. I mean, at school in Mexico, I have English class, but you don't learn a lot.
Like I had English for 8 years. I wasn't able to have 2 sentences.
Well,
in a
I
row
was
in English.
able to at least communicate the most, basic stuff. But most of my English, I learned it here. Most of my English, okay, don't judge. Well, that's what happens. I came here in 2010. So I have been here 10 years and I look at my level of English. Okay, I came here 2 years ago. 1 year ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like some people, they get really passionate about
the English,
the language, and they really want to be proficient at it, and they pick it up really fast. And some other people are not really skilled for language. I'm not saying that's our case, but I think that we deserve to have a better English than that.
No, I mean, what I was focusing on is concentrating on is about in my accent, which of course I have a very thick accent, but I heard that when you live in a country like the native language speakers, they don't care about your accent. Yeah. The only ones that care about your accent, it's the people that it's foreign or from your own country and make a lot of fun of your accent.
But I make fun of everything.
So I am embracing my extravagant accent.
Extravagant accent.
Yeah, eccentric. It's not a concept for the extravagant accent. And I think I need to be more, put more attention in my grammar, in my skills to.
But you speak Spanish at work too, right? Half.
No.
Mostly English?
Lately, it's most English, just because sometimes I needed to communicate with my customers, which most of them are in Central and South America. But lately, it's just through email, and it's not as much as now I communicate in English. Now, at the beginning, it was 50-50, and now it's probably 70-80 English. Of course, my coworkers, but out of respect now, because we used to talk a lot in Spanish, and then I think, or we thought, okay, this is not very respectful because we have coworkers here that speak English, only English, and it's unrespectful. So now we try to, even though, as I have said that my boss he understands now more Spanish, but anyway, we try to speak more English to be respectful with others.
But you watch shows in Spanish?
Most in English now. Okay. Thanks to you.
Oh, okay, but for the past 10 years?
English, but with caption. I mean, sometimes, the dragon, we talk about the dragon. It's in Spanish, but most of the programs that I watch is in English. Or not, well, the news, I in the mornings, I use BBC, I listen to BBC Global News, and I start to listen NPR in English. But to be honest, I listened a lot to my Mexican podcast in the mornings.
Yes.
Because they don't require my brain to be like very concentrate on what they are saying.
I think at our age, it's it takes effort. You need to really want to be proficient in the language too. And again, some people it's easier for some people.
So where did you learn your super extraordinary English?
In the US, but not when I moved in. I took after I graduated school, I took
You graduated school
high
of
school.
life?
High
Oh,
school, yeah. I
not
took a
yet.
year off to learn English. I always liked English, but I was not really good at learning languages. The only thing I knew, like in Spanish, for instance, was really the essential. Was hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Tienes un novio?
¿Quieres coger?
No, chupas, something like that.
Okay,
So
chupas. Chupas, do you know the meaning of chupas?
Yeah, well, yes. But anyway, can I finish? So
Yes.
I was not very good in language, and I think my mother sent me to England on the kind of summer camp, but a language camp
Uh-huh.
where you go with other people and you live in the family.
Uh-huh.
And so I did that when I was 12 or 13, and I was in England in Cornwall, and I was coming from Guadeloupe at the time, and I went there and I realized that I was extremely bad in English. Like I could not understand a thing, so it helped me. I went in the family. I mean, my experience in England, my first experience in England was
Terrible.
they were nice. It was a nice place, Cornwall. It was on the shore, and I liked the place, but
But
how can I say that the food was terrible. Like they were packing us, so the way it was like a program. Like the morning you would have English lessons,
uh-huh.
and in the afternoon you were visiting around, and it was nice because I was with other people that I
Kids.
didn't know from everywhere in France, and it's like you're a teenager and you're with this girl and you have these dates and stuff like.
Why you always
So-
have to
so-
have
So that was nice. But I also have like the scare of my life, like with one of the kids. So in the family, you have kids who are your age,
uh-huh.
and he brought me. I think I was 13 at the time with his friends that were a little bit older, and I remember getting into a car and I was in the trunk on the hatchback, kind of the way we moved the stuff so I could see. But I was in the trunk and he was like speeding in the thing, like I thought I was going to die, and they were drinking heavily. And for me, like I never got into drugs, into drinking, into anything.
Until now.
Yeah, but I was kind of, I was behaving really, really well considering my environment, because I was also surfing, so I was always surrounded by people smoking weed, drinking heavily, and stuff like that. But I was never. I wasn't attracted to this type of stuff. I don't know why. So I did that to learn language, and then like a year later, I went to Salamanca in España,
Spanish.
and the same type of program, and
Why you didn't stick to one language?
and
Because you're
Well,
not good in English or Spanish.
no, because I think the Spanish I was 16. I think I went twice. What did I go twice in England? Can't remember. The only thing I have in mind when I'm looking into this vacation thing, I have like the faces of the girls that I went out with. So I think there was one that was Audrey and Charlotte and Candice, and then in Spain it was Candice. She was blonde.
Okay,
But anyway.
we are taking a few minutes.
Yes, no, but yeah. Anyway, but in Spain, so the reason why I went there is because my grades were really bad in English. In English for a reason, like our English teachers was absolutely horrible when I was in middle school.
Uh-huh.
And then Spanish was because my Spanish grades were going down, and it's just because I was not good at it. And when I came back, all of a sudden I had good grades. So my mother
Why?
was like, "See, it worked. You
But
went.
why?
You went because
Do you think
because
it was
I,
performing?
No, I changed my seat and I was right next to a guy that was really good
so
in Spanish."
you were cheating.
Because I was like, my poor mother, like she didn't have much money, and she paid for this. I need to show that it was a good investment. So I was feeling guilty, and the guilt
Makes you cheat?
Made me cheat.
Oh,
Yes.
see the pattern here?
Yeah. But on the next episode, I'm going, if you want, and if people want, I'm going to tell a personal story on how I learned to speak English, knowing that I didn't learn anything at school, and how I came to live in the US
Oh, please
for
tell
one
us.
year after high school. But that is on the next episode.